Antonio, excellent dream matchup coming up against Randy Couture. Give me your thoughts about fighting him. I mean, at one point it looked like this fight would never happen.
Yeah, that's gonna be, like you said, like a dream match. Two guys, big names in the sport. I was the best one that in Japan. He was the best one in America. The UFC don't want to send him to Pride. The Pride don't want to send me here. We care that the names of the show for many years. Pride and UFC. Finally, I came to UFC. He was the heavyweight champ. So when I came here, I said, yeah, finally, I got a chance to fight. The champ. And that didn't happen. Randy didn't stay in the UFC. Then he came back. Finally they're gonna make this match, and soon they asked me. I said, yeah, finally gonna happen. It's mat training. It's very specific mat, very strategic one. He's very good, very strong, very strategic. The best wrestler. I'm the best submission guy in the heavyweight division. I can say that. It's gonna be a good match. Two lions in the cage.
It seems like you're really excited about it.
Yeah,
this is something you've been thinking about a long time.
Yeah. I mean, we were supposed to fight inside 2001 in the King of Kings tournament.
That was with Rings. Is that right?
Rings, yeah. He didn't go to. I was just training for him, watching all his tapes by this time, and that didn't happen. And it's gonna happen it's happened like 8 years later.
Yeah.
So we both are more experienced. We both got better standing skills right now, so we can fight even better than before.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, Randy, everybody keeps counting him out, and he seems to get better with age.
Yeah, I was just talking to my friend. He's a wrestler. I said, what the fuck, man? The guy's like 46, 45, and he's still going. He's still in the game. What's going on? And the guy said, the wrestling, keep him in shape. It's good diet. He's healthy. That's my goal. To get my 40s in good shape.
So he's your hero too.
Yeah. Everyone is doing this sport. We follow the guy with the lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And on the conference call the other day, you guys both have a ton of respect for each other. In my experience, when you see guys that have that respect, it usually ends up being a crazier fight than guys that are, at each other's throats and talking trash.
Yeah, I mean, when we respect the opponent, you know what's coming on the other side. But I know he's a good guy. He's a strong opponent, as a fighter. But he's a good guy. Very sport, very respectful, athlete.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like normally those young kids, the tattoo guys, talking shit, he's an athlete, true athlete, So that's why I got respect for the guy, for the best one,
Mm-hmm.
And good fighter, legend in sport, I wish I can beat the legend,
And have you ever, like in all your years, have you ever trained with him ever? Have you?
No.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No, I haven't. I've been training a lot of grapple there, in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
A couple guys in America, but never with him.
You also said on the conference call the other day that you've had 3 fights in UFC and you still think you haven't shown your best yet.
No, yet. I can move better. I can be in better shape than I showed my last fights, like I did in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm looking for. I think my best preparation I had it.
Is for this fight?
For this fight,
So you feel healthy and in great shape heading into this one?
Yeah. Skinny, same way that I used to carry in Japan, like about 230.
Mm-hmm.
I got heavier when I came to America. I thought it's gonna help me out, get stronger, but it makes me slower, so I couldn't move that much anymore.
Is it just because the guys here in the UFC are just way bigger, right? You thought you had to have that extra weight?
I don't know. It happens, when you get something more than 30 years old, you get heavier, So
I don't know anything about that.
It is. And,
so you got to watch a little bit more.
I got a little bit heavier, so I thought was good for me, but I think a little bit lighter, you move better.
Mm-hmm. And the other big news on that call was you said your twin brother Rosario, might be coming to the UFC soon. Is that something that's going to happen, you think?
They're talking about it. They kind of negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
They negotiate right now, so I can see a chance.
It's not for sure, but you think it'll happen.
Yeah, a lot of guys from fiction that went to the UFC right now.
Mm-hmm.
We've been seeing that, and they talking about it. They talk to our manager, and they've been negotiating. So I've been seeing both sides interested.
Okay.
They didn't sign the deal yet, but I've been seeing both sides interested.
Good deal. He's
an
really
exciting fighter. The 205 is gonna be crazy, man. They got Lyoto, they got Anderson sometimes, they got Brandon Vera, exciting fighter. They got my brother. A lot of good guys, man. Shogun.
Do you think we'll ever see Anderson and Lyoto in the same case together? Can they come up with enough money to get them to do that?
I don't think to see about this fight, but I mean, just a deal, they make their fight, they can make this fight, you know what I mean? They can make this fight.
Because don't they have to make that fight? They're both such great fighters. I mean,
I know the Klitschko's brothers, they might fight, they might fight in the boxing. Why not? But I mean, that's the fight that I don't want to see,
You don't want to see it?
I don't want to even be there. Well, we're gonna be there and see two friends fight each other, man. I might see TV later.
But you've seen it in the gym, though, right?
Yeah, I've been seeing the training, the good training.
Yeah.
I can tell you, way better than the most of the fights you've seen in the cage.
See, that's why we want to see it.
Yeah. That's good, good exciting match. You've been seeing the training, a lot of good training,
So we'll just keep all the Black House team members out of there. We'll be able to see it, right?
Man, the guys, we got a chance to have a good team to train, good partner trainers. A lot of good young guys, the best Brazilians, I think, and a couple good Americans come now. So it's a good team.
Are you living out here in LA now, or do you go back and forth?
Back and forth. I stay part time in Brazil. We got a school there. We got some young fighters.
Mm-hmm.
We got a social project with the 4 kids in Brazil. We have like 150 kids working on the MMA, boxing, amateur boxing, just wrestling and Olympic weightlifting.
Mm-hmm.
Those kids. So I have to go there a lot.
That sounds like a huge school, so you have to be there, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm almost this size here.
Okay.
By a lot of kids, so I have to be there. At least like 5 months a year.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'd spend more time in America now.
Okay. Well, hey, Antonio, good luck in your fight, man. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you very much. Thank all the fans, to be on our side, and you guys gonna see an exciting match. I promise you guys.
No doubt.